Hi, I'm Morgan, and this is Hiking with Hymns. This is a video about what I'm taking on the Appalachian Trail. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. You might notice that this channel is called Hiking with Hymns. I am a Christian. On top of that, I am a Catholic. So it is important for me to continue practicing my faith that I really do take seriously. I will be going into town to go to Mass every Sunday or Saturday evening, depending when I get into that town. With that said, I am bringing a little Catholic bag here. I got this Catholic bag in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, when my husband and I were visiting our friends. And so they had a little cute Catholic kind of school store. And so I just thought this was such, kind of keep me in line with it. And also one of the reasons why I'm doing the Appalachian Trail is to really get on a really good prayer schedule to help me really pray for my family, my friends, the people on trail, and for my future family. With that being said, let's look inside. So I do like to say the rosary. And I don't know if this little pamphlet is going to make it to a Katahdin, but I will try. I really do like to have a physical reading of the rosary with me. It really helps me to meditate with it and with a rosary to really see what each decade means in the Bible, to read the Bible verses with the decade. It just really helps me meditate much better with the scripture right in front of me. So I will have this. Also, I am a very traditional Catholic, and this isn't in traditional Catholicism, women wear a little veil or mantilla at Mass. This isn't the one I have that I'm going to take, but it's just kind of a demonstration that a lot of traditional Catholic women, they'll just wear kind of like a veil like this in a church sanctuary. So like I said, this isn't the one, but I just wanted to kind of show you like what I'm talking about. So I will be taking a very lightweight veil when I go to Mass. I have this little plastic lightweight one from when I was in the military. At the chapel, they had a big basket of these, and I'm bringing this one because it's just super lightweight and it gets the job done. And hopefully this survives. Again, this survives Katahdin, and if it does, I'll probably cherish this one and get it blessed one day. I also have a miraculous medal that I wear all the time that my mom gave me when I entered into the Catholic Church. So I will be wearing my miraculous medal. It's kind of like a picture of Mary. I also have a blessed miraculous medal that my church was handing out with me, and I actually tend to give this to somebody along the way, hopefully. So I have a blessed one, a guardian angel medallion, because I really want to grow closer to my guardian angel. I think they've done a really good job. I just really want to get closer to my guardian angel. And I said earlier I worked at Fred Meyer. I worked in the jewelry section at Fred Meyer. And those who don't know, Fred Meyer is like a department store, grocery store, kind of all in one. I worked in the jewelry department. And this one woman, I was changing her watch battery and had like an angel on it. And I asked her if she was, I told her, I said, I liked your angel. her angel watch, and she said, "Oh, do you believe in guardian angels?" And I said, "Yes, I'm Catholic." And she gave me two little guardian angel pocket angels, I guess you could call them. And again, I plan to give out one of these to probably somebody who needs it, or just give some away like she did to me. So I doubt she'll find this video, but I still have them, and I'm bringing them on the Appalachian Trail. So like I said, I'm really excited to get into a prayer routine on this Appalachian Trail. A little less distractions and a little more devotion. When I was editing my videos, I forgot to include my most important item, and it's my pack. I have the Z-Packs Arc Hole Scout for women. They actually don't make this anymore. It was discontinued. It's 50 liters. Yeah, it's 50 liters. It's super lightweight. I have some things hanging off of it at the moment, but it's what I use, and actually so far it's pretty decent. I did add a few things to it. I have this water bottle holder here so I can access water easily and trying to reach over and grabbing it. Pockets on my hip belts, but I took them off because I just want to use a fanny pack, because I just really wanted something where I could just go to town in, so that's why I have a fanny pack. But yeah, this is my pack, and all my rain gear go in here, and anything that can get wet I just stick in here, and it's waterproof, so I don't have to have a pack liner. But I have this garbage bag to line my pack with, just as like an extra thing, and I put my sleeping bag and my clothes in here, in this pack, and my electronics. Anything that's kind of sensitive getting wet, it's just an added protection. But so far, so good. I'm impressed. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, future Morgan here. It's been a week, and I'm actually liking my pack. Alright, I'm going to start off with just some categories of what I am going to be taking on the Appalachian Trail. I'm going to start with my sleep system. There will be timestamps at the bottom of the description, and I will say that I'm doing Hygiene last because it's more focused on female hygiene, but I'm going to start with my sleep system here. So just getting into it, I got an Enlightenment Enigma, I think that's how you pronounce it, quilt. I decided on the quilt because it was lighter weight. I did get down. I'm a little worried about it because the Appalachian Trail is a little bit more wet. But I gambled and I got a down quilt. Down is harder to wash. I did get a very thin silk liner sleeping bag. It's 100% silk. It's a washable silk. I forgot the brand, but it is in the link of my lighter pack list of exactly what it is. And this also keeps it just a slightly bit warmer, even though I am starting in April. The Smoky Mountains is still going to be cold, so I'm glad I bought this. And as a reference, I was going to do the Appalachian Trail last year, but I got married instead. So I bought a lot of this last year for last year's hike. So I got a lot of this in 2021. And then I'll tell you which ones I switched out, but I got a silk liner, and one of the reasons why I got silk was because it is a natural fiber. I'm gonna try this out, and hopefully it'll keep me nice and warm. I have my quilt strap, I have a quilt strap to put on this. This is a Thermarest Neo Air X Lite. And the reason why I chose an X Lite, because it is shorter, is I'm only 5'2". I don't need a 6-foot long plus sleeping pad. That's just too much for me. I'm 5'2", and this actually goes to my ankles. So yeah, I just got the lighter one because it's smaller, it's compact, and it's just pretty much what I need. Clothes bag for my pillow, and I believe that is it for my sleep system. And now since I have, since I told you my sleep system, I'll just go into my pillow, which is my clothes. What is in my clothes bag? I'll just open it up right now. But first, I have a anti-gravity 10-liter dry bag, or stuff sack, whichever one you say. But it's anti-gravity gear, and you'll see a lot of anti-gravity gear stuff in here. I'm just going to pull this out and just show you what I will be wearing. Merino Tech thermal leggings. I will be sleeping in these from the start, and then when it gets warmer, I am sending these home. But these leggings are from Merino Tech, and these are my sleeping pants for the cold weather, but this will eventually get sent home. I have some Ridge merino wool kind of, these are actually men's boxers, but I'm actually going to be wearing these while hiking to prevent from chafing, because I've always had an issue with that, and stuff like this definitely helps. So I'm gonna wear these while hiking in the warmer months, and I'm gonna bring these because it is starting to get warmer and I won't need leggings to hike in, but I'm bringing these the whole way. So if you didn't know, I'll probably be the hiker in a dress. Okay, so funny story about this dress. So I'm not sponsored or anything, but there is a company called Wool and they do a challenge of, if you wear one of their dresses for 100 days, you get a $100 certificate. You only can do this once in your life. So I was like, I love dresses. I love merino wool. To me, merino wool is like this magical fabric. So I said, well, I'm going to be out hiking for more than 100 days. So if I'm not going to be, if I plan one outfit anyways, why not do the 100-day dress challenge on the Appalachian Trail? So, and this dress is called Cora. So I'll be hiking in Cora here, and hopefully she'll make it to Katahdin. Hopefully I will make it to Katahdin, but anyway, just going to do this 100-day dress challenge from Wool and. Cora there comes with a belt, but I'm actually going to wear it as a headband, and you'll see me in videos with this, but I'll be using the belt as a headband. For warm months, I have these Darn Tough knee-high socks, and I plan on hiking in these when it gets cold under my leggings, like I said, if I get cold. But once the cold weather goes, I will be sending these home, and then probably sent to me once the colder weather starts. So depending on when I make it to New England, I'll have these sent back to me. But starting these off, but these are probably going to be sent home as well. But I'm starting with these. I'm starting also with a long sleeve shirt for cold weather, especially at night. This is a Smart Wool women's large shirt. Like I said, I'll probably be more sleeping in this or hiking. I'll just put it over my dress and hike in this. And like I said, I love merino wool. So another merino wool piece. So merino tech, I'll be sleeping in these socks. I won't be hiking at all in these socks. These are going to be purely my sleep socks. And once again, once it gets warmer, I'll probably send these home. I have some hiking Darn Tough socks here and 2 pairs of hiking socks. A sleep shirt. I'll continue to wear this in the summertime as a sleep shirt. Again, it is a Smart Wool short sleeve, and this is actually a men's small. I tend to like men's shirts better because I do have what I call my swimmer shoulders still. So I have more broader shoulders than most women, so the men's shirts kind of fit me a little bit better. But yeah, so this is my sleep shirt. I have this puppy. It's quite heavy, but I got it pretty much free when I worked at Fred Meyer. This will probably get sent home, but this is my puppy. It's a Columbia. I don't know the exact Omni Heat. Has like this insulating thing. I'm going to start off with this, but it does take up a lot of room and it's just kind of bulky, but I'm going to start off with it. And then in the summertime, I'm going to switch out this for what I'm wearing now, which is another Ridge merino wool item. And it's just a very nice jacket. I love this jacket. I got it about 3 years ago. I love it. Has like the holding things for the thumbs. But anyways, so I'll probably switch out this for this in the summertime because I still want a jacket. Just in case. You just never know. Just in case. But I'll probably switch this out for this. And then if I get any colder, I'll just wear my rain gear. That's it. Sports bra is technically a nursing bra, but it works great as a sports bra. 2 pairs of undergarments that are merino wool as well from Ridge Merino. So I have that. I'm not going to really talk much about that. But I am bringing some leggings to start off hiking in. I don't have them on me right now. That's my bad. But they are actually synthetic leggings that I just had. I just didn't want to spend any more money on merino wool. It's just something I had. They're green. You'll see them in my videos. My shoes, for my camp shoes, I'm using Chacos. These are a bit heavy, but it's what I had. And they're really durable, so I'm just going to use what I have. And if I need to do a river crossing in these, they'll be excellent for it since they do have like a back strap here. So these are what I'm using. Trail runners, razor trail runners. These are actually meant for people with high arches, and I have extremely high foot arch. So I'm going to start off with these. If I really like them, I'll order some more. If I want to try others, I'll try others. But these are what I am hiking and starting in. I haven't had any problems on my pre-hikes in these. They are actually really awesome for my feet so far. Moving on to other types of clothing, what I will be wearing. For my rain jacket, I got anti-gravity gear, rain, this bright orange rain jacket, mainly because I don't want to bother when hunting season is not going on. So I thought this was just going to be a really good one, especially once I get to New England and it's fall and hunting season. I will be seen by someone in this bright orange rain jacket. Also from Anti-Gravity Gear are my rain pants. I will be sending these home once it does get warmer out, because I just but I have been in these and it's a big sweat fest. But these are handy when it is cold outside, but these will not last that long in my pack during the summertime. I do have this rain kilt, which I will probably keep throughout my hike, mainly because how versatile it is. It's a wrap, so I can just wrap it, and if I want to sit on it after a rainy day, I have somewhere dry to sit on the ground, or just sit in general, somewhere to put my muddy trail runners. This is just, I can just pretty much use this just kind of like a ground sheet, extra ground sheet. It's just very versatile, and I really enjoy using it for other things. During the cold weather, I do have rain gloves, because nothing is worse than cold, wet hands, and your hands get numb and it feels like pins and needles in your hands when it's wet and cold. So I will be bringing some rain gloves, and once again, once it gets warmer, it will be sent home. But starting off with these to keep my sanity. I have this CNOC bag, 2-liter bag, that I will scoop water in, and then I will put on my Sawyer squeeze and squeeze the water into this bottle. Have this water bottle because I have a filter that filters out heavy metals and pesticides. The Sawyer squeeze only filters out bacteria. It does not filter out heavy metals or pesticides in it. I saw a picture of Chicago and they dyed the river green. They use a powder that's orange, and then when it hits water, it turns it green. I'll show a picture right now of it, and that just terrified me with what cities and companies are putting in the water and the pesticides from farms. I just really don't want to deal with that. I want to be healthy. That's why I got a filter that filters out all that stuff. It might be overboard, but gives me a peace of mind. So once I have water in here, I'll have a smart water bottle or a life liter water bottle, and if I want like a flavor packaging or just plain water, I will squeeze this water into here, and I'll just drink out of here, or I'll drink out of here depending on if I have a flavor packet in this one or not. So that is my water system. My cooking system here, I have a Totes Titanium 900 milliliter pot here. I chose this one because I do plan on cooking on the Appalachian Trail. I'll see how good I am about eating healthy on the trail. I really do plan on eating as healthy as I can. So that's why I'll be cooking and boiling a lot of water in titanium. So when I ordered this pot from Anti-Gravity Gear, they actually, you can actually purchase like a pot cozy compatible with the pot you purchased. So I just ordered a pot cozy from them because after I was going to make my own pot cozy, but after buying all the supplies to make one of my own, it would have cost the exact same or even more than just ordering one from them. So, and it matches my pot perfectly. And I got this 900 kind of wide pot so I could fit a fuel can in here. So it's just tucked away, stored away, just easy peasy storage space here. Pot, I have this collapsible cup here just because I do like to eat, you know, my oatmeal or something with a drink on the side, and I love hot tea. I like hot tea at night just to kind of relax, some chamomile tea with honey, so I can just sip on it, maybe around a bonfire, and not just like, and then eating, you know, my dinner along with like sipping a hot cup of tea, or in the morning too, coffee, whatever. And this is a Ozark Trail collapsible cup. It was super cheap at Walmart, and it also has measurements on the inside, so if I need to boil a cup of water to rehydrate my meals, I know exactly how much a cup is in here, so that's pretty handy as well. I have a long spoon. These are great because those backpacking meals, you can really dig around without getting your hands all dirty. This is a titanium spoon. It was about $4 cheaper than the Totes titanium spoon, so I got this one just to save a few extra bucks. Fuel can, I have a Soto Windmaster, I believe it's called, where I can just screw this on. I'm not in love with this one, but it does boil water really fast, and it just takes up a bit of room, especially with this, to keep your pot, you know, stable with it. I might do a more simple stovetop, but this is just what I chose from the beginning to do. And I'll see how I like it in the future, but it is a lot of parts. It's not really heavy, but it just takes up a lot of space. The thing I do like about it is it does have like a spark button, so I don't need to have a lighter to spark this, but I have an extra lighter because I just have an extra lighter just in case, in this little linen bag thing. And that's it for my cook stove campwear. Right before I stopped filming about my rain equipment, I forgot to add another rain equipment, and that is my umbrella. This is a Six Moons designed umbrella. It is super light and it is super durable. When I was at the airport in Vegas, it actually really helped me sleep at the airport already by blocking a lot of the slot machine lights that was at the airport. So I'm already impressed with this umbrella. Like I said, it's super light. It's about 5 ounces. So hopefully I'll get some use out of this on the trail. If not, I will send it home. But I do actually use this in my daily life. I love it, and I just won't get rid of it because I do use it. But on to my next category, which is my food bag. Beware, I probably will get a lot of comments about how I'm going overboard of my food bag, or Why don't you just get a canister if you're that paranoid about it? But how I have it, I've seen no one else do this ever. It's just something I came up with. With that being said, let me show you my game plan with my food bag. Many people online, especially on Facebook, are debating, are you going to hang your bag? Hang your bag? Or have a bare canister? Well, there is another option, and that is the Sack. I decided to get the Sack because I don't want to fool with hanging a bare bag, and I don't want to get a canister because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a canister, and I did not want the bulkiness of a bare canister. Therefore, I got the Sack. What I have done though is I've taken everybody's like negative comments about the Sack. One of them was, oh, it gets soaked and then you have to carry that weight. Okay, so I thought about this. I thought about spraying my bag with silicone and maybe just doing a hang bag, just learning how to do one. But I decided to get a dry sack, a Dyneema dry sack, to block the rain and so I don't carry heavy water with it. So what I have done, because with a sack you do need odor-proof bags. You don't need odor-proof bags, but it's highly recommended because the sack, it is like made out of bulletproof materials. But many people said they've seen these shredded on the trail. So I actually, what I'm going to do is I got this Dyneema Z-Pack 10-liter dry bag. And I got a odor-proof bag with it. So I've lined the odor-proof bag, the Dyneema bag with this odor-proof bag, and I'm going to put my sack in here. I'll just do it right now real fast. And then as a precaution, I also got another odor-proof bag to line my sack. Okay. I guess hair ties aren't the best way to seal it, but anyways. So I got an odor-proof bag here. And then this might be overkill, but it just kind of works, I suppose. I got this anti-gravity here bag to store my food in. Now I already have some food in here, but I'm going to store my food in here, and then once I have my garbage bag, I'm going to put my garbage bag in here, and then just put it all in my sack. And then at night with my toiletries, I'm going to put it in here too. So with a sack, all you have to do is hang it on a tree or a bush or something. But since I said I wanted to use a stuffed sack for my to line my sack, I can't really tie it, so I did get some cord, some very lightweight cord from Z-Packs, so I can tie it onto a tree. And I got this color so I could see it easily with it. And you just never know. What if I need to get rid of this sack? Like, what, you know, somebody teaches me how to do an awesome bear hang, and I just became awesomely good at it, and I wanted to get the weight of my sack out of the way. And I don't know. So anything can happen. So I pretty much have like a bare hang option if I want to. But with this system, I'm just being really overly cautious with my year sack. I know I'm probably going overboard, but this is what I feel comfortable with, and I'm literally making barriers of kind of bear safety on top of the year sack. Because anyway, that's it. My tent. I have a 6 Moons Design Lunar Solo tent. It is a trekking pole tent, which is something I am new to, but I have set this up a few times and it seems pretty straightforward, and it came with a tie back. And I will say, one of the reasons why I got this tent is because it did need a ground sheet. And a tie back, kind of like my rain skirt, I can lay this down in the shelter without using, wear and tear on my tent. I'll just have wear and tear on my tie back if I wanted to lay down my sleeping pad in a shelter, or if it's raining, or if it did rain and the ground's wet, I could sit down on this and have lunch. Again, a good multi-purpose tool. And when I started to think about it, this is when I was like, I'm going to go with a tent that actually does need a ground sheet, because this can be used as pretty much a picnic blanket. So I don't have to wear and tear on my tent. Since this is a trekking pole tent, I'm going to talk about my trekking poles. I have a Lucky aluminum trekking poles, cork grip here. I do like these, not gonna lie, but I feel like there's something better out there for me. But as for now, these do serve a good purpose. I do like them. I just believe there's something better out there, but I am happy with them so far. I like how you lock them in, like you have to lock them in like that. Screwing it on, I kind of like the clip grip to it, and I like the cork grip because when you get sweaty, the foam ones tend to kind of disintegrate and dry rot a little bit, and the plastic ones get so really sweaty. So I'm really happy with the cork grip on this one. So I only need one to set up my tent, but I like using 2 trekking poles. It really saves your knees. Talk about electronics. So right here, I pack my fears right now. So I have a 20,000 Nightcore battery. It gives me about 4 charges on my Samsung. I have the new Samsung 23 Ultra. I just got an upgrade, and I really love it. I've been with Android. Now, I will talk about these battery packs. I do have both the 5,000 Anchor, and I do have a 20,000 Anchor block battery bank. I decided to get the Nightcore. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, the Nightcore, because this is a 10,000 and this is a 5,000. They weigh pretty much the exact same. The difference is I have 2 charges on this and I have 1 charge on this, so I can only use this one time for my phone. Why would I carry this when this weighs the exact same? So I decided to get this. And what I have also noticed is the Anchor is a good battery, but it charges better with iPhones. So if you have an iPhone, I think Anchor would be the best for you. But if you have Android, I honestly think the Samsung battery banks or the Nightcore is going to be your best bet to charge your Android. Anchor, iPhone, Nightcore, Samsung, Android. That's just what I've learned. Maybe it's different for you. I don't know. Maybe you have different cables that work better. That's just my experience. So, Nightcore for Android. That I have this really old InReach, Delorme or Delorme, however you say it. It works just like the Garmin InReaches. It's just an older version, same subscription, everything you can text, SOS button. It's the exact same. I got it on eBay for super cheap, and it works. Things is I have a chargeable watch here. It just kind of, it does more than what I need, but it's what I have. It was a Christmas gift for my mom, and it's just what I have, and it's just chargeable, but it lasts a long time. It lasts like 2 weeks without charging it, so it lasts pretty long, but I do have a charger with it. Just what I have. It's kind of cute. Pink. Let's see what color it is at the end of the trail. Okay, I know I said that Anchor is good for iPhone, but this is what I have. This is an Anchor charger. It has 4 USB. I do like this charger, but there is a slight annoyance to it. Since it plugs in this high, it kind of falls if it's not like level with something. So sometimes I've like had to put my pack or like a book to kind of keep this from like falling out. If it annoys me, I will drop this in a hiker box and I will get something else. But it does charge pretty well. It charges all my devices pretty well. It's supposed to be fast. It's normal. I guess faster than others, but it does charge my things pretty well, and I love how there's 4 ports to it. If you're an Android user, you know, if you have the latest Android ones, the earphone, you have to have the same like charger connection to actually listen to music, or have wireless headphones. My number 1 lost item I've ever owned has been headphones. So I don't trust myself with the AirPods. I will say though, if I can go through a whole through hike not losing my earphones, I will switch to the AirPods or the wireless Bluetooth earpods if I do not lose these throughout my whole through hike. So let's hope so, because I am tired of unwinding all of this. My headlamp. It's a Petzl, very small one. To me, it's not that bright, but we'll see. I've seen a lot of other thru hikers use this one, and I like it because it does have the red light to it, and I can move it about, and it's just super light and like just super compactable, and it's rechargeable, so I don't have to worry about pesky batteries with it. Charging cables that I need here. Next topic. If you're a guy, pretty much this video is ended. I'm going to talk about my personal hygiene. I'm a woman. I'm bringing a razor. I feel clean and refreshed when I shave my legs, so I'm just bringing a very small, I guess not small, but I'm bringing a razor so I don't have to go to town and buy one every time I'm carrying this. It's fine. It's like an ounce. Bringing a hairbrush. I like this hairbrush. It's okay. I mean, it's not the greatest, but has a little mirror so I can, you know, at least see if I'm, you know, looking a little rough or something. And then it just pops in here. It's magnetic, and I just hold my hair ties like that. I don't need this, but I have some chapstick though. This isn't the brand that I'm using, but I will be having some chapstick. It's actually in my medical kit right now, but I do have some chapstick. A little thing of lotion here. This is just, I found this and just want to use it up. Hand swab stuff, it was a little gift, and that's just kind of like for your cuticles. Mine get bad. I'm really rough with my hands, and my hands do kind of get dry, and it's just kind of like something soft to kind of make sure, you know, your hands, especially your cuticles, it's, you know, protected just a little bit. Love this thing. It's just kind of a silicone scrub, and it's like to, you know, wash my face, even if I'm just washing with water, just to kind of get the dirt off. I actually use one of these in real life every day, and I'm taking one on the trail because I do like to feel at least a little bit clean at night. This is a toothbrush that is supposed to go to an electric toothbrush, but I'm just taking the head because it's just super compactable, and it's actually like, you know, for like actual teeth. It's not a child's toothbrush, but it does the job. It's super compactable. Again, I had this laying around. I'm just going to use it. Toothpaste tablets. I don't have it on me right now. I guess I wasn't really prepared for this, but I'm going to be using toothpaste little tablets, and instead of using a travel size thing like this, because the tablets are super lightweight, and I have a whole bunch, and so I won't have to be worrying about getting one of these like every couple days. Little personal towel from Z-Packs. Once it gets wet, it kind of expands, but I have one in my personal kit for when first time I'll need it. Sunscreen, because I'm Scottish and I burn. The wet wipes, because like I said, I like to feel at least a little bit clean when I go to bed, especially when I'm all hiker, sweaty, and gross. I have my monthly cycle going on, and I actually been using this for 4 years now. I haven't bought any vitamin hygiene products in 4 years, and that's because I do have a menstrual cup, and like I said, I've been using it for 4 years. I absolutely love it. So that's what I will be using for my vitamin hygiene products. Lighter pack list, I have a link to the one I use if you want to check it out. And that's it for personal hygiene. Alright, for my medical kit is going to pull it out. Tape for blisters. People say this might not be necessary, but in my everyday life, I need scissors for something. I'm packing some scissors because if I don't have them, I'm going to be so frustrated. Here's I should put this in my personal hygiene a bag, but I have purely beeswax chapstick. We'll be bringing my own laundry detergent. My laundry detergent, the one I have, is going to be in my lighter packs list if you want to check it out. It is laundry strips, and these are unscented, pretty natural laundry soap. It is gentle enough for my merino wool and my silk liner, and since they're unscented, hopefully bears won't be sniffing me either, wondering what the lavender frou-frou smelly stuff is. And plus, I have super sensitive skin when it comes to abnormal fragrances, so I am bringing my own laundry detergent. It might be a little excessive, but like I said, I have a lot of wool stuff, and I have a silk liner, and I do have sensitive skin. I will break out in hives if there is a weird chemical scent So this is important to me. I have some moleskin because blisters are going to be an issue. And if my pack rubs on my back, I can just put this on temporarily until I can get a new one. With Neosporin in here, because you just never know. Defense. Tweezers to get that, you know, to keep my eyebrows somewhat okay, or ticks. Aspirin tablets. Some Band-Aids, and I have a burn gel just in case, and alcohol cleansing pads. Gauze pads, which can also help with blisters. Benadryl here, just in case I break out in hives from some. And that's pretty much my medical supply. If I need something more, I'll go just get it. Hopefully somebody else has something. I will be starting with bear spray because I am scared of just general wildlife, and this is something I know I'm going to throw in a hiker box later on. I just know it. But to help me sleep my first couple weeks, I am bringing bear spray just to help me sleep at night. It keeps me my peace of mind. Like I said, I know I am going to drop this later on, but it keeps me with a peace of mind. So, taking the bear spray. Well, that concludes what I'm bringing on the Appalachian Trail. I believe that all this is like 25 pounds. And then food will probably be about, my pack will be probably about 35 pounds. Some of this is, I know, probably not necessary. But if I need to send things home, I will send things home. So we shall see. Thank you for watching. Good night.